Hello, my name's Esme. I'm obviously playing Cinderella in the Derby Theatre production this Christmas. I basically started doing a lot of shows and things when I was younger, a lot of dance shows because I had a lot of dance training, probably from about age 3, 4, playing instruments, having lessons in those. I've kind of taken a long path round to acting, so then I kind of studied something else and I trained as a dentist. So I did that, but I always knew deep down I still wanted to do acting. Cinderella, I mean, it's nice to play such a classic story that everybody knows. It's got darker elements, so it draws on the fact of her being turned into like a personal slave to her stepmom and stepsisters. She has no one left in the world, she's on her own. She basically feels like she's the bottom of the heap, basically, and the rats that tell the story around her are her only family and friends. And I think at some point in a lot of people's lives you can identify with being, well, not fitting in, being on your own, or going through traumatic things, and somehow managing to kind of fight through that and learning how to love still and be loved and having a passion for something and just fighting for it and believing in it. And I think that's why I was drawn to play this Cinderella. I couldn't have been happier to have this part at this time of the year as well. And it is a nice, magical, festive story as well. Being a young black female, I feel that sometimes there are a lack of, when I've got an agent and he will put me up for roles that come through and they come through Spotlight, and sometimes they're very specific and they say, we want Caucasian, we want Asian, we want someone with brown hair, we want someone of a certain height. There's lots of often different brackets, and sometimes you see a part in a play and you're like, oh gosh, I really want to, but I can't because either you're not the right race or the right build, or you've got the hair type or the musical ability or something. I think there's lots of different, not just ethnicity, I think there's lots of different things that hold actors back and mean that there's a barrier there. And there are reasons for that. However, now, because I think things are changing, and so parts that traditionally would be cast as white or build or whatever, and now they open it up completely. And what they do now is they tend to just get loads of different people in, and then whoever they like, they tend to like cast around the person. They cast one person, they're like, right, we definitely like him. I must admit I've been quite lucky. So Cinderella, and I know a lot of traditional tales this Christmas, whereas they would normally might be cast as a white female, are now being cast with different ethnicities. I know there's Sleeping Beauty down in Bristol, and there's a black female playing Sleeping Beauty. Sarah, who's directed, and Kay, who's cast it, I think they wanted to maybe reflect the community, and that, you know, there's more than just one race type in the community. And it's nice for members of the community to come in and go, oh, okay, that's someone different, let's try and open our minds a bit more. But at the end of the day, the most that it boils down to is talent and your energy when you go into an audition room.